Hi, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
Welcome to Jackie Bobby's Gym. I'm Jackson. What's your name?
I'm Cody.
Cody, it's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you're here today.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I got your message from our lady at the front and said that you're just starting out and you need some basic movements to try to get things going.
Yeah, pretty much any exercise you think that could kind of help me just build my overall like athletic ability, just would really just overall help my body out. Like I'm not really looking for anything specific. So
yeah,
if you just have any ideas, I mean, yeah.
Well, I mean, I can just go ahead and give you two things that come to mind, and we can work from there and see how you feel.
That sounds good to me.
Okay. First one we're gonna do is just a simple movement. It isolates the shoulders.
Yeah.
You know, as you know, if you want to increase athletic ability, then you go and you move your legs and your arms quite a bit, right? So first thing we'll do is we'll work our shoulders, and I'll show you this exercise. This is called a lateral raise. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your arms and put them by your sides, and you know, as you increase over time, you can add weight or do some resistance or cables or anything like that you feel comfortable with. But you're going to take your arms, put them at your sides. Make sure that you have good posture, making sure that you have your shoulders back, your chest out. You can keep your arms straight with the weight at your sides, and you're just going to raise like this across the frontal plane. Yeah. Just making sure you keep your arms side to side. You sure can go from down here to up in the front of you, but that's going to target the front of your shoulder. If you want to just nail the whole thing all at once, we're gonna go to the side. That's probably the most effective way we can do that. Yeah. So, you know, your deltoids are gonna be doing most of the work. Right. If you get tired, there's no shame in trying to use your traps to help you up. What we don't want to do is kind of lean back or like shrug into it. That's bad. Bending our arms is not gonna help us out, because once we bend them, it's gonna put the weight more towards the front like this. Working that front delt, it's going to isolate that and make you tired a little bit faster. So there's also no shame in not even going all the way up. If you want to work till you fail, that's a-okay. You can just go up like this, and on the way down, your lat is going to be doing most of the controlling for speed. There, we don't want to drop our arms, right? We just want to continue working like that. Right. So if you want to try a few, then we can see how you feel. See if you need
on the side, just gonna go straight up.
Just up like that, parallel to your shoulders. That's good. Parallel to the ground, rather, I should say. Yeah.
Just coming up.
Yeah.
So this is targeting the whole shoulder?
Whole shoulder.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then again, like I said, you could isolate, the front delt by going up to the front, or the rear delt by kind of flaring your arms out to the back like this.
Right.
Right? But this is, you're just gonna be working along that sagittal axis, going on just side-to-side movement.
Right. Awesome.
Abduct the shoulder. Abduct the shoulder. That's all we're doing in this way.
Awesome.
Yep, very simple. Second one I'm going to show you. Again, like I said, increasing athletic ability, we're going to use our arms and legs a lot, right? Yeah. So the second one is probably your hips, and your main, your prime mover in your hips is going to be your hip flexors right up here, and then also your glutes. So something that helps both of that is just the lunge, because it's a compound lift. So not only does it work the glutes and your hip flexors, it also you can stretch yourself out. You work your hamstrings quite a bit. Yeah. As you run, also while you lunge. So it's just a compound lift, and a compound lift is just a movement that uses more than one muscle as we isolate the glute. Okay. So just more than one. And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna start feet pretty close together, straight down below you. You want to make sure you're pointed out, and so what you're going to do is you're just going to take a big step forward. We're moving across the sagittal plane here, the frontal axis, and once you step forward, there's going to be roughly I'd say about a yard, 3 feet. You're a pretty tall guy, so we're going to go about 3.5 feet in front of you. And what you want to do is you want to control yourself on the way down. You want to try and keep your hips in the same spot all the way down. Yeah. And you're just gonna touch your knee to the ground, and then you're just gonna push back up and take your step back. Okay. And that's one leg, obviously, so you're gonna step forward with the other leg, lower yourself down, making sure that you're using those quads on each leg to try and lower yourself. Yep. It's the eccentric movement. Yep. So on your way down, you're gonna touch your knee to the floor, Then you're just gonna use your glute on this back leg
Yeah.
to stand yourself back up.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna step back. And you just repeat that over and over. And remember, we want to keep our feet straight. You don't want to toe out. You don't want your knee to bend in like that. That's not very good. If you need to, balance, that's good.
Yeah.
Put your hand on something. But
Okay.
also, this is an exercise where you can also add weight to. So if you feel like, lunges is getting too easy, you're just repping out 100, 200 per leg. Add some weight. That'll build your muscle, increase your
Okay.
endurance a little bit.
Perfect.
If you want to try a little bit.
Yeah. All right. So.
Yep. Maybe take a little bit farther of a step.
Okay. Is that good there? You think?
A little bit more. There you go. Yeah.
All
Remember,
right.
big step.
Yep.
Yep. That's good.
Oh.
Yeah. Make sure you're really flexing that glute when you stand back up. And yep. That's good. Yep.
Nice. That feels pretty good. Definitely feel where it's hitting.
Yeah. You feel it in your glutes?
Mhm.
Plenty? Okay. Now this also can be used as a stretch if you want
Yeah.
to use this in like a pregame, like a men's league, something like that.
Right.
Yep. Also
Yeah.
works good for balance. Yep, you're doing great. Have any pain anywhere?
No, it feels pretty good.
Any pain?
I definitely feel my glutes, a little bit in my quads, and
You don't feel awkward or
no.
like you're having
Do you think
to use a bunch of bones to stand up?
No, I think it's pretty good. Is there like a specific place to put my hands, maybe?
Put your hands. I would say either do the exercise beside maybe a wall or,
Mhm.
or a bench or something like that.
Yeah.
And if you don't have access to something like that, which is not going to happen a lot, but you can just stick your hands out.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, your prime things are going to be your glutes. Your legs are very strong. Like you're definitely a tall guy, but
Right.
you got a lot of leg to work with. But
Yeah.
your legs are going to be strong. If you need some extra balance out, find a wall. It'd be pretty simple to just stretch out and then glide down the wall.
Perfect.
You probably want to wash your hands first so you don't get the paint all dirty.
Right. Of course.
Then you just flex that glute on the way up.
Awesome.
Maybe do a bunch or maybe do a whole set on one side.
And then
You
switch.
have the wall and then you can switch and do the other hand.
Perfect.
Just like that. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks so much, man. I
Let me
appreciate
know
it.
if you need any
Yeah.
extra help.
Awesome. All right. You have a good one.
Have a great one.